Hello and welcome back to our educational blog called Education Made Extraordinary. Today we'll be talking about education in the household because it's as important as the education that students receive at school. And in particular, we'll be talking about two schools of thought, one being those of the helicopter mum and two being those of the tiger mum. So for those of you who aren't aware of the difference, let's help you out. A helicopter mum helicopters over everything that a child does. And what that means is they hover and ensure that their child is succeeding. A tiger mum, on the other hand, pushes discipline, but it through a method of fear. So a child is afraid of making a mistake and therefore pushes themselves to succeed. Which of the two is the better option? Well, both have their pitfalls. So, let's take the helicopter mum for starters. If you're hovering over a child constantly and ensuring that they succeed, what you're not teaching them is self-discipline or self-motivation. And what you're teaching them is that mummy or daddy will always be there to pick up the pieces and make sure you do the right thing in order to succeed. If, on the other hand, you're employing the rules of a tiger mum and you're instilling fear, education then becomes something to be afraid of. So whilst it's true that a child might be self-motivated and self-disciplined, what they're not is in love with education and learning. And we at Zivrap Education believe that education should be something a child falls in love with. And we also at Zivrap Education believe that a child should be self-managing and able to learn independently. And that's very much what we do here. So of the two options, naturally, we don't like either. So what's the ideal balance? We're not saying there's a right way to parent, because there isn't. And no child comes with a handbook or a manual at the time that they're born. What we are saying is understanding a child is much more important than adopting a strict and rigid set of rules, such as that of the helicopter mum or that of the tiger mum.